In the 1860s, the people of what is now British Columbia had to decide if they wanted to join Canada or not. Some people were skeptical of Canada's ability to deliver on their promise of bringing a railway through British Columbia. One of the main reasons to join was the expense of building roads, as well as a fear of American expansionism turned the colony towards the Canadians. British Columbia's willingness to join the Confederation depended on the construction of a transcontinental railway, Ottawa's absorption of colonial debt, and funding for a dry dock on Vancouver Island. However, not everyone was with the idea. Resistance to the whole idea of Confederation was perhaps the strongest amongst Old British elite in Victoria and New Westminster. These people with strong HBC ties and a few connections to Canada. They were also staunchly opposed to responsible government. It is also important to note the forced absence of Indigenous voices in regards to joining Canada.
My name is Josephine Ann Taylor, and I am your moderator today. This is the debate that will precede the vote that decides whether or not we will join Confederation, the Confederate debate. This is Xavier John Smith arguing for joining Confederation, and this is Ralph Herman Squire arguing against. The first question goes to Xavier. What are the benefits for joining Confederation?
Well, Canada has a lot to offer for us. First of all, we would get a railway. This would give us lots more job opportunities and more economic development. I'm going to be honest with you all right now. Our colony is not doing well. We have a stagnant economy and lots of public debt. The Confederation would be our answer to this problem.
Ralph, your rebuttal?
No, none of that is true. Canada just wants to use us for our resources.
Ralph, what would the benefits be of staying as a colony?
By staying, we can maintain ties with our community and strengthen our relationships with other countries. Also, if Canada goes to war, we have to go too, and we do not want to go to war.
Xavier, your rebuttal?
No, I'm never saying that we should cut ties with other countries. That would be indeed preposterous. All I'm saying is that we make new ones. We become better, greater.
Xavier, do we want Canada making decisions for us?
Having more people gives you more perspectives on what to do.
No, we want people who live in BC to choose what happens in BC. Do you think that people who live in Ontario knows what's going on here? No, they don't. We have the right to make our own decisions, and Canada does not have a part in that.
Ralph, how would we afford progress without joining Confederation?
We can sell goods to the US without Canada implementing laws to stop us from doing so.
That will not work. That's absolutely ridiculous. We cannot just sell all of our goods to America. Let this buffoon into the debate.
What would this mean for the people of BC?
We would have a railroad. That could mean better job opportunities. We would also have lots more money to spend on what we want, such as new roads. We would have more financial stability and a much better defense if America ever tried to expand into the colony.
Ralph, what would we do if Americans tried to expand on our soil?
They wouldn't do that because, we're their favorite trading partners. Their favorite. And, if they tried, we could, brag them with the stuff that we have. And, if they do invade, we could probably beat them off. How hard would it be? We could do it.
I don't even know what to say to that. Our population is around 10,000 people. America's is 38 million. No, we don't stand a chance against them, and we shouldn't. The whole point of this is to make more connections, more allies, not start fights and pick wars. Unlike him, I want to have a better future, not just for my investments or financial gain, but for the next generation to come. Politically, the wisest move is to become part of Confederation, to become part of Canada, to do something bigger and better than we ever have before. Who's with me? Everyone together.
British Columbia chose to become a part of Canada in 1871. The promised railroad, which was a big factor in the Confederation debate, became a reality, connecting the newly established province to the rest of Canada. Financial stability improved as the province gained funding for infrastructure and public services. While the province prospered, the railway came at an awful cost, the suffering of the workers hired to build it. To save money making the railway, Canada decided to give very low wages and dangerous jobs to workers from China. Today, British Columbia stands as a vibrant province, rich in natural beauty, a true testament to the decision made during that pivotal time in history.